what can I say is thank you for people who are subscribing to my channel. Currently, I'm always gonna say this is pretty much fastest growing channel so far, so keep on subscribing, keep on clicking. Speaking about the channel, Sisi Zinathi Madikane, for those formal name yakho, is an ID, but like she has a YouTube channel. Can you please give us more about that? Why did you start the channel? And yeah, just tell us more about your channel.
First of all, thank you for having me.
Sure.
Yeah. So I started the channel because I kind of feel like that's where I get to live. That's where I get to be free and be myself. And then plus, I'm just chasing the bag, you know. Yeah. I'm just chasing the bag. Yeah. That's basically it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I've been watching a couple of videos. You posted like 2 videos there, and I see that you're living. And you said something very important, saying that you wanted to be yourself. Or what do you actually mean about that? What is yourself? Usingathi ngubani uZinathi with you living that?
Zinathi. First of all, let me try and be, you know, and be specific about my current science.
Yeah.
So I'm a very bubbly person. So and another thing is I'm very talkative. So when I get in front of the camera, I get to talk.
Sure.
And no one is gonna tell me, okay, you're talking too much, stop, you know, things like that.
Sure.
So I get to be free. There's no limits in terms of my character or personality traits, yeah, everything, yeah.
Okay. That's actually dope. I think, yeah, if you feel like sometimes people get nervous in front of the camera, it happens, yeah, but it's not something that you should really take at heart. I want to get into close to the maybe to what you have done. I think it gets to actually get us to know more about yourself. You've been modeling. I really want us to tap into that, because I feel like there are many girls who are doing modeling and there's body pageants, and for me it's like in modeling it really doesn't, it's not about the aesthetic, it's not about how you dress, how you look, it also speaks into your character. So I feel like you are the person who's portraying that. It's safe to say for me, this is my own POV. So can you please tell us what was that journey for you? How was it to the point that you are at now?
So first of all, modeling builds your character. You step into that industry as a different person and then you come out as a completely different person. So as for me, when I got into modeling, I wasn't as confident as I am now.
Okay.
I didn't know how to carry myself as a young lady, but then when I stepped into that industry, I knew how to carry myself because they taught me how to carry myself. Even when it comes to speech and everything, my speech wasn't as good as I could say, but it is now.
Okay.
You know, because when you get there, you get things like random questions, you get public speaking.
Sure.
So I kind of feel like all of that shaped me into the person that I am. The speech, the confidence to be able to stand in front of people and not get shaky, you know, sometimes. Yeah. So modeling basically shapes you to carry yourself as a young lady, as a woman, as an old lady, because whatever that you're being taught there, you get to grow up with it.
Sure.
And then it depends if you want to keep the lessons that they give to you.
All right.
Yeah.
So in terms of like how did like your family respond to you getting into modeling? Because it's off maybe what we normally get. Someone finishes schools, maybe they want to go, but you're not into the industry now, but it's something that was not into the traditional way of doing things. You kind of took a different route. How was the reaction from your parents? Were they supportive, or they were like, hey, when's I know now?
Okay. So my mom was very supportive of what I wanted to do, but then I kind of feel like the question Yako wants me to like stumble on how I started, so that you get to understand.
Yeah, I think that would be the best thing. Yeah.
So thing is, I had a teacher in grade 8, and then she was like, she likes my afro, she likes my skin, she likes my petite body, because I was kind of like petite that time, and I was like, okay, I have a potential, physical wise at that moment.
All right.
Yeah, but she couldn't look at.
I think it's always the first thing.
Yeah.
First
yeah.
just like
Yeah, so she didn't look at the character or whatsoever, but like I was kind of like around her most of the time because she was my class teacher. Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go for it. So first things first, she was like, okay, you're gonna first model at school. Yeah, but that's your first step.
Sure.
Mind you, I have modeled in primary, but then I wasn't really into it because I was like the child. So I was like, okay, go for it. Kupimali yonke into I modeled like third place. And then from there she was like,
first competition, third place.
Yeah. And then she was like, okay, now second thing is we must look for you a modeling school. Yeah, but and then I found a modeling school, one in Somerset Mall, Tiffany Amber Models, and then I started going there. And my mom was very supportive of it because she was the one who was paying the monthly installment. Yeah. So yeah, and then it went on competitions, modeling classes, speech practice. Yeah.
Then it then groomed to what would you say is the difference from the person that you were before modeling and getting to the character and then into this person? What is the main difference or the thing that you see it has changed?
Okay, so before modeling I had kind of like a vulgar words, vocab in my vocab. So after that, I had to like take out and just being reckless when things you do in public that are not supposed to be done by a young lady.
Oh, right.
Yeah, well, so I had to cut out things like that and try to like run my life and live more privately.
Sure.
Yeah, but like not as in like private because you can never be like really private.
Really be private.
Yeah, but people are always gonna find out some things.
Hey,
that's if you.
But I think it's only when you
allow them, though.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
I don't think people can really find out what's really happening. I keep the things I want to keep to myself, and that's it.
Yeah, so that's it basically. There's nothing more to say.
Quite dope. To maybe to someone who wants to get into modeling, do you think because it was physical? It was
at start it was physical.
For sure, I want to ask my friend who was like, I want to get into modeling, but hey, as you do I don't have these traits that you just spoke about.
Okay.
Not saying this is the whole truth about modeling, but from your own experience.
Okay, so I don't necessarily like mean you must have a clear skin. Now I have a good afro, be petite.
Okay.
You can be any form. Like you can be chubby, you can have acne, you can still go into it. Even if you kind of like, okay, that is not the industry that you kind of like you'll be welcome into.
Yeah.
But like they're not picky. If you want to join modeling. No one is gonna step into the way of you getting into the industry. So yeah, anyone can join modeling. You can start anytime. Yeah, anytime.
Okay. The issue that I have with modeling is, speaking from a male perspective, is the height. Situation. It's like when you get to the complexity of it, maybe it doesn't really speak into it. Let's say you are in the space already, but before you start, there's that maybe let me say low self-esteem based on maybe my height. Does my height matter if I'm a male?
No, it doesn't really matter. It does not matter. Yeah, because as much as you can be very short, it doesn't really define what you can do as stage. Yeah, well, we're all about the performance. Okay, cool. All about the character.
That's actually cool.
Yeah.
If you're speaking about the performance side of it, it doesn't really matter so the posture and the everything. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
and, another thing, sorry.
Yeah.
And I think as much as, let me say, I got into modeling, I wasn't really confident to get into modeling, but I kind of feel like the people around you also matters, the support that they give to you. Because to be able to really stumble on that industry, you must be confident. The people around you must be confident of you, so that you can gain the self-esteem to be like, okay, you know what, I'm doing this. So I could say the people around me also influenced me too. Because I knew I had it in me, but like, just had to get like stimulated and go in it.
So that from the people that you were around, what does that mean? That this was your family? Was this friends?
Definitely.
Okay, so the whole support system around you.
My friends, my classmates, my teachers, fam, everyone. Even my acquaintances, the people that I really didn't know.
They were just rooting for you.
Yeah,
man. I think we should have more. I think modeling shouldn't be just put on this how you physically look. I think it speaks into more of maybe what characters do you have, what can you give, what impact do you wanna what can you give and all of that. And are you speaking about the people that you have around you? Currently, let's speak about something go. What type of people do you keep around you? What are those things that you would say, I don't tolerate but this one I can keep?
Okay. So the people that I'm able to keep.
Because most girls, sort of, for interject, most girls say like they don't vibe too much with female friends. And for me, it's like I'm over this. Go to your jail or whatever.
Okay,
Don't be
yeah.
trying to have male friends. I don't like that.
All right. So as for now, if my friend and I can set aside our differences and work on whatever we have, then most definitely I can keep you. And when it comes to like conflicts, if we can resolve conflicts without going back and forth, definitely yes, I can keep you. If I feel free around you, I can be myself. I don't have to like contain myself in terms of doing certain things. Then I definitely know who to. When you are for me and you are for keeps, you are my person in fact.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's something that I normally speak about. Like, say, you gotta have some people that you think might be telling now, not in that way.
They can teach you
they can teach you something, and with that being said, it speaks into the importance of abazali. If you're doing something, try to support as umzali. So I want to move on to maybe something that is less. Guys, they say I'm too serious. Like, okay, let me try not to be too serious. Yesterday, after we had an episode with Hazel, she's here. She's around. She's around. So there was this, which for me, I felt it's really something interesting, and people are trying to dissect Lolo. I think it's also gonna help, like guys or me personally, that how to identify. I got shocked. So what's the difference between the difference between this is normal culture, this is just popular culture. There's in girls there's baddies, and then what I call plain Jane, which is the one that moral, she got values. I don't think she's not a baddie. No, there's a plain Jane, there's a baddie. So the funa from a female perspective, can you please give us maybe in nuggets of the difference between these two people? You
guys have like a misunderstanding of the whole concept of being a baddie.
So this is a concept.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a label.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So being a baddie doesn't mean like you're reckless, you're sleeping around, you just keep like that, like keep reading it. That's like
all right.
Okay, yeah, well, being a baddie, it's like you clean. Yeah, well, you're very clean. You have morals. You know how to carry yourself. You can be a baddie.
Okay.
We do have baddies like that.
Sure.
Yeah, well, you can be clean. You can have morals. You know how to carry yourself.
All right.
All those things.
All those stuff, okay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really give me the difference. Yeah, but in a sense that if I'm saying there's a baddie and then there's what I call plain Jane. If you're saying this person has the same character traits, which means there's no difference in girls. It's just like I'm just the same.
No, why should there be difference in girls? Don't categorize us, guys, please.
Okay.
Let us be. It's fine. Maybe mix masala if it has to be one.
Alright, so the mix masala, I feel like if there's a mix masala, I think there should be a certain type of solution within the mix masala. Can you live within the mix masala? Like, can you take the mix masala, okay, zamu open away, and then you find a way to separate this?
Just because you mix masala, it doesn't mean the mix masala makes me who I am.
I'm telling you how we up.
Like,
okay.
Okay. Even if another girl is in the mixed masala, the mixed masala doesn't build her. It doesn't make her. She can be in the mixed masala.
Alright.
But like, it doesn't mean okay, we mixed masala in ourselves. It's like, yes, it's Singakunde one, but like, we are scared like if you wanna do certain things, you can be reckless, you can contain yourself.
Alright. Okay, so I think what can I maybe push back a little bit is that like these girls, man, I feel like there is this traditional which maybe they wanna keep. Personally, besides what you just said, which is true, that okay, must not define about, must not categorize.
Yeah.
But like they demand which I think is it deserve the people that are not in the mix in that way. When you're saying in the mix, she's out there, she's seen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sorry to cut you. But also they demand izinto from people that are not in the mix. You mean males?
I think it's clear.
Oh.
Yeah. It's clear. Well, for me, that's where maybe I would definitely find maybe this difference of, okay, cool. If when you in the mixed masala, you don't get to define yourself, I'm gonna define you as a mixed masala.
That's on you.
Oh, that's on me. All right.
That's
so it we shouldn't blame how they portray themselves.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe I must change my mind a little bit, but
because whether you guys don't bring value in our lives, especially in a distance.
In a distance.
Yes, because that's where you guys get to talk. Males to be specific, because
we don't confront. But I feel like I'm confronting the issue now.
It's different.
How is it different?
It's different because we're having a conversation. We're not in the real context of you to the reality.
I do. I like the girls that I dated. I do tell them, okay, cool girl, this is. I don't tolerate this one, and then this is what it is.
I'm never there, so it's fine. Again.
Okay, cool. But yeah, since we're in go, I think there should be, man. I feel like we should just have specific women that we kind of put in the pedestal, in a sense that which is quite different from the normal, okay, what the internet puts out. Yeah, but for me, I wouldn't. But it's fine. I wouldn't allow maybe umdana wam, that is a girl, to be really, define the bed. As much as when you personally define it differently, but culturally, Betty is someone that doesn't really live according to maybe the standards that are put for a girl. So that's why I feel like see a difference. With that being said, let's get into maybe your partly your goals in the channel. What do you see your channel as, or always just vibes? You just do it for maybe it's something that.
As I said, I'm chasing the bag with my channel.
You what?
My channel.
You what?
The bag with my channel.
Okay. So which means that you have something greater with your channel. You don't want to disclose it?
I don't want
to. So then your content wise, do you plan on like having how can I say, people that can come into your channel in the sense that you collaborate with people? Do you want to get into because it sounds as if nothing will. You just want to do your thing, full infiltrate and all of that. You don't want that inside your channel?
No, actually, I am looking forward to brands. Working with brands, collaboration, sure. Definitely, yes, I am. But like also at the same time, I think you need to understand, Uti, you don't do something that you enjoy. Me saying, Uti, okay, it's just for the bag. It's not really that. I also enjoy shooting my content, Yeah. Okay. I really do.
You enjoy being in front of the camera?
I enjoy being in front of the camera. Yes.
Okay. So with the, I think I want to go back to the baby and play check. Whoa, please. Sorry. Oh. So when would you define yourself as a baddie?
Oh, honey, I'm a baddie.
I think the way is I think it's definitely gonna go into a sense of Israel. We are just picking about which type of girls maybe can you go for as a guy. And personally, I would want a girl that listens to me. If I say yes, you say yes. If there's a no,
then it's a no.
But if we have girls like the baby side, which they feel empowered, they feel they have a voice, Kum is like, nah, man, I don't vibe with that. That's not the type of.
Okay. Thing is, in like we're all defining this whole baddie thing with like different, terminologies and stuff.
Which is, do you think it's a good thing that we have different definitions of something that is general?
I don't really think it's a good thing because we keep on getting confused.
Now I'm going to be confused.
Exactly, because the figure when you have your own definition of
Most
a
definitely.
baddie, and now I'm coming with my own.
Eish.
And then go boom now.
And then you.
I'm even proud to say I'm a baddie because I have my own definition of a
Oh,
baddie.
look at that, Kemo. To someone who doesn't have these conversations, if you say on camera I'm a baddie, there's gonna be the labeling. But she does this, which is okay, cool. It's tough. Man. It's tough, y'all. It's tough, y'all. I think we can get into closer to the closing. Before we close, guys, I want to say make sure that you get your merch. The white team t-shirts are already out. Make sure you get your merch and keep on watching the content, man. With that being said, I want to say thank you for being here. Guys. Correct, tick. But before we got into it, she was a little bit hostile, but now everything is in posh. Before, are you for reals? That's dear, but it's cool. I think closing remarks. Based on what we were speaking about, or generally, and also do you have? Okay, but it's fine. You can closing remarks.
Nah, bruh.
You ain't gonna know it?
Nah.
Okay. She doesn't have any closing remarks, so thank you guys for watching. Keep on watching, man. Keep on watching the Fuego channel. I'm gonna give you more guests. We had the beautiful Apple Zinathi. Make sure you subscribe to your channel. Can you give us your handles?
It's Zinathi_Madikane.
This is all platforms. YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you keep on watching the channel. It's a regular boy made today, aka Flizzy, aka Fuego.
Type of nigga who showing his show out, ain't no regular nigga. I guess I play the hoes that be hitting on my cellular. Throwing niggas stressing, but I swear I got that formula, nigga.